Okay, so I'm gonna do the broth to broth transfer. I'm going to start with my inoculum loop that is sterile. I'm gonna hold it with my dominant hand, and then I'm gonna take my activated broth that I have my inoculum in. I'm gonna pass it through the flame and just flame the mouth to sterilize it before I get my inoculum. To do this kind of like 3 times. Then I am going to keeping my cap in hand and never putting it under on the table so that it won't get contaminated. I am going to introduce my loop and give my medium my broth a swirl so I can get some inoculum. Then I'm going to extract my loop, and then I'm going to pass it again through the flame just to sterilize it like 3 times before putting the cap. Then I'm going to place the cap back on and then place my tube on the rack. This is when I'm going to take my nutrient broth, my sterilized nutrient broth, and I am going to open it. And then make sure that I also flame the mouth, rolling it like 3 times so I can get a good specimen and that it would be not contaminated. So that's why we flame the mouth so that we can sterilize it. And then I'm gonna place my loop inside, give it a swirl, make sure that my inoculum is inside. And then I'm gonna place my inoculum loop in the disposable jar. I am going to flame my tube again just before I close it, making sure that's sterilized. And then I place the cap. I'm gonna place it back in the loop, on the tray, and that is my broth to broth transfer.